So we're talking about, I'm trying to get this, I would like to try to maybe get a fresh start here. So, all right, we're over the median income and we do the means test. So let's just suppose that, because we have, we get a car payment and we have a mortgage as well. Let's suppose then that I have those couple things, and if I pass the means test, which means I can't afford to pay anything back, then I could still do a Chapter 7?
You could still do a Chapter 7 if you pass the means test, and you can probably keep your house and car provided you continue to make those payments, provided there's not significant equity in those items.
I was going to ask you about the house because a lot of people wonder, hey, listen, how can I do a bankruptcy when I have this house and I've got, I don't know, if you do the math, if you're not underwater, I don't know, maybe I've got $20,000 worth of equity in it, maybe.
Well, an individual in Illinois can protect up to $15,000 worth of equity in a property.
Well, it belongs to both of us, right?
It does. So your wife's equity would be a factor as well.
So we could have up to 30.
Yeah, and you could technically have even more than that because the trustee would have to figure what it would take to sell that property, 5% to a realtor, title insurance, cost of sale. So really you can have more than that, but you don't want to get to a point where you're enticing the trustee to dig deeper and try and sell it. You want to make sure that you're under the certain exemption amount just so that you're clean, you're perfect.
Okay, what about my car? I'm going to need a car, and my wife is going to need her car to get to work.
Yeah, well, most people don't have equity in their car when they're going through a bankruptcy, but sometimes they do, but most times they don't. And Illinois allows you to keep $2,400 of equity in one motor vehicle, and then you have a $4,000 miscellaneous wild card exemption that you could sprinkle on top of that $2,400. So you can have a little bit of equity in a car and keep it as long as you continue to make your payment in Chapter 7 bankruptcy.